How would you like to cash in on some of the biggest trends in business history? These trends have changed the world and created billionaires. And I'm speaking of three trends in particular. The first trend I'm speaking of is the internet. And the internet is an absolutely amazing business trend. I believe that the internet is the greatest business tool ever created, ever seen on this planet. I remember when I first got started making money on the internet, I didn't know how good it was going to be. And I was just blown away by how much money I made my first month online back in June of 2005. I've sold products to people all over the world. The internet gives you the ability to reach places beyond your backyard. It gives you the ability to have a store that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's an employee that never takes a coffee break, and it never goes on vacation. So the internet is a great business tool. But the second trend that I'm talking about is social networking. Social networking is the hottest trend on the internet right now. It is Web 3.0. All of those different social networking sites. Twitter's a social networking site. It's a way of staying connected with the people you want to stay connected with. And the third trend I want to talk about is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means that you find somebody that has a product, and if you don't have a product, you sell their product, and they pay you what's known as an affiliate commission, which is pretty exciting. Affiliate marketing. I personally got started in affiliate marketing many years ago, and I currently receive about 4 checks a month, 4 different affiliate checks every month from different affiliate programs that I'm a part of. I've done affiliate promotions with people before. The best affiliate promotion I've ever had was an affiliate conference call that I did with a gentleman who had a product for sale. I interviewed him for 45 minutes. And the next month, he sent me my commissions, which was well over $10,000. So affiliate marketing is a great way to make money on the internet. Well, we're going to combine these three trends and see if we can't create a nice little substantial income for you. How would you like to make some money? Maybe even some serious money doing something you already do every day. I'm talking about social networking. Think about it. You're already posting comments on Facebook. Some of you may be even uploading videos to YouTube. You're already posting comments or making tweets on Twitter. You're already doing social networking every day anyway. You're checking your Facebook status. You're writing things on other people's walls. You're already doing social networking. Well, if you could do that same social networking and get paid for it, wouldn't that make sense? Well, it makes sense to me. Facebook has over 500 million users. That's a half a billion users. And truly, they are the value of Facebook. Were it not for those 500 million users, Facebook wouldn't have any value. It's their posts, their pictures, or should I say our post, our pictures. It's our videos, it's our comments, it's our likes, it's our shares, it's our content that makes Facebook valuable. Facebook also is worth over $50 billion. They have a $50 billion valuation. That's huge. $50 billion. Well, guess what? They did in revenue last year $1.4 billion in revenue. Well, we're the value of Facebook. We're the content. We're the content creators. We're the content providers. They did $1.4 billion in revenue. How much of that did they share with you and me? Well, I can't speak for you, but I didn't see a check. What if there was what if Facebook shared 50% of its revenues with its users? Now that'd be unique. It'd be unique, it'd also be exciting. They're not going to do it though. But what about it? What if they shared 25%? They're not going to do that either. What if they shared 10%? Well, they're not even going to share 10% of the revenues with the users who create the value. But there is a new social network that shares 50% of its revenues with its users and gives another 10% to charities. A friend of mine who's a pastor down in Orlando, Florida, his church received from this social network, as one of the charities that it donated money to last month, not the only charity, but as one of the charities, a check for $700, just because the people on Crazy Good voted for them to receive a check. Well, that's what I call fair. A social network that shares 50% of its revenues with its users gives another 10% to charity. That's fair. The social network that I'm talking about is called Crazy Good. Now, you may not have heard of Crazy Good, but you will. Crazy Good has all of the functionality of a Facebook, but you can even do more because it has video conferencing and video chat. So you can literally video chat with your son or daughter that's away in college, or your grandmother that's on the other side of the country or on the other side of the world. I think that's a phenomenal concept. But because they don't sell your personal information, they have to generate revenue in a very different way. Crazy Good is a private social network. It is by invitation only, number one, and it's private, which means the people who are not a member of this network, they cannot even see your profile. It's like a gated community, a social network with a gated community. They don't take your information, they don't sell your information. So how do they generate revenue? Well, Crazy Good generates revenues by charging a small monthly membership fee of $10 per month. They pay you an affiliate commission of $1 for everyone you refer to the network. They also pay you $1 for everyone they refer, and another $1 for everyone those people refer, and another one for everybody that those people refer, and another one for every dollar those people refer. In fact, they pay you $1 for every person all of those people refer. Crazy Good continues to pay out these affiliate commissions until they've paid out $5 of the $10 that came in from the paying members. Let's see how it works. By the way, let me say this. I want you to understand Facebook has 500 million users. Facebook is worth $50 billion. If Facebook would have had this revenue model instead of that revenue model, here's what it would look like. A half a billion users, 500 million users at $10 a piece. That would be $5 billion a month in revenue. If they paid out half of that, $2.5 billion to the users, that'd be good for us because they'd be paying out $2.5 billion a month, and they'd still have more than twice what they're already generating in revenue every month. I think that this Crazy Good social network is going to be a phenomenon. I think it's going to be the next step in the evolution of social networking. Let's see how it works. When you go to the Crazy Good website and you scroll down to the left-hand side, on the left-hand side at the bottom, you'll see it says affiliate program. When you go to that, click on that affiliate program, you'll see it says, as an affiliate, you will help us, over here on the left, as an affiliate, you will help us with our marketing efforts by referring individuals and businesses to Crazy Good's private social network. The more you participate in growing the community, the more you can earn. For instance, this is you. You introduce these people. The people you introduce are in your first circle of influence. The people they introduce are in your second circle of influence. The people those people introduce are in your third circle. The people they introduce are in your fourth circle, and the people they introduce are in your fifth circle. So the company pays out $1 through 5 circles of influence, or they pay out 50% of all the money that comes in. It says right here, there's no limit to the number of people you can have in your first circle. Now, that's what the company says, and I agree, there's no limit. However, we're going to teach you a system tonight where you don't want to have more than 10 people in your first circle, and you're going to create a powerful, massive, geometric progression that's going to cause your income to explode into the stratosphere. Let me show you what I mean. It says up here, how many people do you think you might refer to become paying members? Well, I would recommend 10. Why 10? They pay you $1 for everyone you refer. So 10, if you refer 10 people and you're making $1 from each one of those people, that's paying for your membership every month. My motto is 10 for me and mine is free. How many people do you think those people will refer? Well, if you want to have yours free, it stands to reason that your friends would want to have theirs free as well. So 10 for me, mine is free, but 10 for you, yours is too. So let's assume these 10 people all go out and get 10. So now you're making $10 a month off your first circle of influence, but you're making $100 a month off your second circle. And that's pretty exciting. Well, it goes down a little bit further, and I ask people, well, if they got 10 and they got 10 and they got 10, how much money do you think you'd be making? Some people say 400, some say 500, some say 1,000. The big thinkers say 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. Let's see how much you'd be making. They go get 10, now you're making $1,100 a month. They go get 10, now you're making $11,000 a month. They go get 10, now you're making $111,100 $110 per month because 10 got 10, who got 10, who got 10, who got 10, who got 10. This is phenomenal. By the way, when I get done tonight, I'm going to do just a quick training. So if you guys want to hang out for a quick training, I'm going to give you a quick training when I get done with this presentation tonight. So, $111,000 a month. Now, is that possible? Well, I'll be honest with you. When I saw it, I thought, yeah, it's possible, but it's not likely. It seems like somebody with a wild imagination having a far-fetched dream to make something happen that kind of works against human nature. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So I pondered it for literally a month and a half. When I signed up for a membership back in November, and I just played with it a couple days, and it didn't really do anything for me. And when I say I played with it, I didn't talk to anybody about it. I asked a couple people to check it out and tell me what they thought, but I really did not have any interest in building it. Well, some of the people who knew that had gotten started promoting that Myron was doing it on their conference call. I literally was so unsure about the concept that I told them to stop using my name. I did not know if this was going to go. So I don't want you to think I am some guy with his head all up in the sky looking for some pie in the sky, because that's not me. I'm a guy who's a realist, and so I didn't see the fuel to make this marketing engine run. And until I saw that fuel, I didn't get excited about it. So I'm going to tell you about the catalyst, because I asked myself the question when I first saw this: what could it take for this to go from being an interesting, somewhat far-fetched concept in my mind to something that could be possible and even probable for most people to get their 10? What would it take to make that happen? I found the answer in a 7-year-old movie that was based on a 7th grade social studies project where the teacher challenged his students to come up with an idea that would change the world. When I added this concept, I knew it would go viral, or at least I believed it would, so I tested it. I shared the concept with a couple of my friends. They all said, "I'm in." I said, that's interesting. But when several of those friends called me back within 24 hours and said, "I already have my 10, I knew it was over. So I said, we're on to something. The concept that I'm talking about is called pay it forward. If you haven't seen the movie, I recommend it highly. At very least, go to YouTube and watch the 8-minute video trailer. Just type in pay it forward trailer, watch the 8-minute version, and you'll get the concept of what I'm talking about. But really, if you want to grow your business and make it explode, go rent that movie and watch it tonight or tomorrow, and get everybody that you show this to watch that movie, or at least to watch the video clip. I think the pay it forward concept could make this thing go viral in a big, big way. Here's how it works. The person who invited you to see this presentation is willing to pay your $10 for your first month's membership. And how they do that is they give you a $10 bill. They send you a $10 check in the mail. They email you $10 via PayPal. But they pay you $10, and then they get all of your information, and they enter your information through their affiliate link. This is the only affiliate program I've ever seen where if you really want to make a lot of money, you don't want to send your affiliate link out to a lot of people. But what you do is you gather their information and you enter those 10 people in through your affiliate link. The reason you do that is because it keeps you from having more than 10 people in your first circle of influence. I know what some of you are thinking, but I know 11 people, I know 12 people, I know 20 people, I know 50 people. That's great. But what you want to do with those people is you get their information and you let somebody in your first circle of influence pay it forward for them. So what you're doing is you're forcing a geometric progression. So 10 get 10, who get 10, who get 10, who get 10, who get 10, and it goes viral from there. So they pay your first month's membership. In fact, they pay the first month's membership of the first 10 people they refer. So this is a concept that I believe will work. Pay it forward with the power of 10. You, in turn, pay it forward for your first 10. They do the same for theirs. They do the same for theirs. They do the same for theirs. And it happens through 5 circles of influence. This is why today is our first day. Today is the first day I've enrolled anyone. I signed up today myself. And the other account I signed up was just for me to check it out. I signed up today. and I enrolled my first people today. Right now, I've got 7 people, and I've got 3 more applications to put in, and I'll have my 10 in my first day. I've got other people on this webinar tonight who will have 10 in their first day. Even if it takes you 30 days to get your 10, and it takes all of those people 30 days to get theirs, and those people 30 days to get theirs, and those people 30 days to get theirs, in 5 months, we could have literally 111,110 people on our team. That is pretty crazy. Or should I say, that's pretty crazy good. I guess I shouldn't be corny. Okay, so for the first time in my career of direct selling, affiliate marketing, most of the people I've talked to have said yes instead of no. I got my first no today. I got my first no, and we've got, so far, this is my first day. And remember, we said if you get 10 and they get 10, that's 110 people. Well, just before this webinar tonight, I looked at my numbers. Today is my first day. I signed up today. I put my first 7 people in today. And before this webinar, just before the webinar, I had 92 people in my 5 circles. That's hot. So now maybe for the first time in your life, you can be at the beginning of a trend instead of at the end of it. I recommend highly that you get with the person that called you and get with the person that invited you to this webinar. Call them, let them give you $10 and get your information so you can get started today. How long do you think it'll take you to get your 10? Do you think it'll take you a month? That's okay. Do you think it'll take you a week? That's fine too. Do you think you can get them in 24 hours? That's fine too. It's not about how fast it happens. It's just about making it happen.